Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel that I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It's time to stand up in today's The Young and the Restless. The Young and the Restless spoilers are in for Tuesday, July 1st, 2025. Fans can expect Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, to secretly take a trip to Genoa City. Once there, the tycoon meets with Holden Novak, Nathan Owens. Meanwhile, the rest of the guests are still at the estate in the south of France. Keep reading, and let's talk about what is coming up in the CBS soap opera. Nick Newman's interrogation. Let's start off with Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, who is at the estate in Nice. Just like most everyone else there, Nick is suspicious and wants to know what's really going on. Make sure to check out our next week YNR spoilers here. Of course, the only person Nick can think to ask there is Damian Kane, Jermaine Rivers. However, Damian has told people repeatedly that he's never met Kane aka Aristotle Dumas, not until the trip. Of course, Nick is a smart man and a natural investigator, even if he isn't a cop. Nick has helped solve many cases before when the police wouldn't listen. So, with Kane claiming someone is going to kill him, Nick might question Damian. Even if he's innocent, he did put his prints all over Kane's knife collection. Read more. Find out what happened on the last episode of YNR Kane Ashby's Quickie Trip. Everyone is stuck at the estate in Nice. Meanwhile, Kane has secretly jetted off to Genoa City. Nobody knows this except Amanda Sinclair, Miss Hale Morgan. The tycoon didn't tell Amanda why he was leaving or what to tell the guests. In the meantime, Amanda is watching and listening to everyone from the surveillance room. Holden Novak's new opportunity. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Tuesday, July 1st reveal that once in Genoa City, Kane meets with Holden. In a preview clip, the tycoon asks if their deal is still kept under wraps. That is when Holden tells the man that nobody suspects anything at all. What exactly is Holden supposed to do, and how will this affect the party guests? The only thing we know for sure is that Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, and Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan. Read this. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Will Sally expose Audra and Kyle's shocking affair? The Young and the Restless spoilers. Tuesday, July 1st, 2025. Fans will also see Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson make a promise to Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope. Even though they are partners, Sally can tell that Billy isn't thinking about Abbott communications at all. Sally has given up a lot to go on Billy with this new venture. She has also lost way too much business-wise and could take drastic action to make sure it doesn't happen again. Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most on Tuesday, July 1st, 2025? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to keep watching the soap on CBS or Paramount Plus to find out what is coming up next. The Young and the Restless spoilers and updates reveal Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, is beginning to feel anxious regarding Audra Charles's, Zuleika Silver, motives. While Audra has her shortcomings, Sally views her as a friend and is determined to prevent her from ruining the joy she has discovered with Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic. Audra thinks she's in control, but maybe not so much. That being said, Sally is aware of Audra's methods and can sense that she's becoming overwhelmed with the entire Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller situation. Audra is encroaching too closely for comfort, which makes it clear why Sally is wary of impending trouble. While Audra believes she has the upper hand in this scenario, that won't last much longer. YNR spoilers have been suggesting for some time that Audra and Kyle are about to cross some perilous boundaries in Nice. Audra is attempting to create some allure for Kyle, but she might find herself giving in to that allure as well. Audra could stand to lose just as much as Kyle. Audra might find herself with just as much at stake as Kyle regarding their genuine relationships. Previously, Audra hinted that she could create the appearance of wrongdoing to sabotage Kyle and Claire Newman's, Haley Aaron romance. However, that scheme could quickly unravel if Audra and Kyle end up in bed together. With Sally now on high alert and attempting to prevent Audra from making a grave error, she could be ready to catch the cheaters red-handed. One can easily picture Sally barging in on Audra and Kyle heating things up in a train car. Sally could at least see them kissing. Sally could at least see the couple kissing as they entered together, and she heard alarm bells ringing in her mind. Sally felt quite uneasy when she noticed Kyle putting sunscreen on Audra with his hands. Y&R might be preparing a much bigger shock for Sally if she discovers Audra and Kyle cheating on their current partners. If Sally finds out about the cheating, will she expose Kyle and Audra? She might choose to stay silent, but she won't be happy with how Claire and Nate have been treated. Audra could also find herself in a difficult situation if she can. Genoa City is buzzing with drama, secrets, and high-stakes confrontations in this explosive episode of The Young and the Restless. Kane's mysterious trip raises eyebrows. Kane Ashby's sudden decision to leave town has everyone talking. After weeks of tension with Lily Winters over their fractured relationship and business struggles at Chancellor Winters, Kane drops a bombshell. He's taking an impromptu trip with little explanation. Lily is immediately suspicious, especially since Kane has been distant lately. Is this just a much-needed break, or is there more to the story? Devin Winters steps in to reassure Lily, but even he can't shake the feeling that Kane is hiding something. Meanwhile, Juliet Helton, Kane's former flame, reappears in Genoa City, sparking speculation that she might be connected to his sudden departure. Could Kane be meeting her? And if so, what does this mean for his future with Lily? Holden's secret opportunity could change everything. In a surprising twist, Holden Snyder receives a mysterious offer that could alter the course of his life. A high-powered business mogul from out of town reaches out with a lucrative proposition, one that would require Holden to leave Genoa City behind. Holden is torn. On one hand, this could be the career-defining moment he's been waiting for. On the other, it would mean uprooting his family and leaving behind the life he's built. He confides in his wife, Jill, but she's hesitant, especially with their children settled in Genoa City. As Holden weighs his options, Catherine Chancellor's old contacts resurface, hinting that this opportunity may be tied to her legacy. Could this be a setup, or is Holden truly on the verge of a major breakthrough? Nick's interrogation takes a dark turn. Nick Newman finds himself in hot water as Victor's latest power play puts him directly in the crosshairs. After weeks of tension between father and son, Victor orchestrates a brutal interrogation, forcing Nick to answer for his recent defiance. Adam watches from the sidelines, smug as ever, while Victoria struggles to stay neutral. But when Victor's questioning takes a personal turn, bringing up Nick's past mistakes and his fractured relationship with Sharon, Nick snaps. The Young and the Restless spoilers hint that the end of the road may be near for poor Cole Howard J. Eddie Peck. He was struck with a sickness that seemingly went away, only for it to return. The promo video for the week of June 30th to July 4th implies that Cole could meet his demise as he says goodbye to Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinley, and Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, in a hospital. Could Jordan Colleen Zenk be behind this? Is Jordan alive? The Young and the Restless spoilers suggest that when Jordan and Ian Ward's, Ray Wise, storylines wrapped up, there was a hint that Ian may not have passed as he awakened in the ambulance on the way to the morgue. With that said, Jordan seemed very dead. However, in the land of soaps, especially where a villainess like Jordan is concerned, no one is ever truly gone. Could Jordan have done something to trigger Cole's illness? Cole had been on business for Newman Enterprises' publishing division, and upon return, he had a very bad cough, which seemed to be the flu. While it went away, it came back with vengeance, and Cole was diagnosed with a bad case of pneumonia. This type of condition may not seem serious. However, it can cause fatal outcomes. Still, it is possible that Cole caught a very bad strain of the flu during his travels, and it turned deadly. But what if Jordan is alive and waiting in the wings? Could she have poisoned her nephew with this terrible illness strain either via a drink, food, or another way? Could this be revenge for Claire's betrayal? Jordan may have wanted to strike back at Victoria, or any of the other Newmans, but perhaps Cole was easier to access. Could this launch Jordan's official comeback in Genoa City? Only time will tell. Is Jordan behind Cole's illness? Comment below. Check out the popular CBS Soap Daily for your dose of Genoa City drama, and visit this site often for the most up-to-date Young and the Restless news and spoilers. Days of Our Lives spoilers indicate a new face will pop up in Salem this fall as the Young and the Restless alum, Michael Rourke, Travis Crawford, has joined the cast. While there's not a lot of information about Rourke's arc or who he'll be sharing scenes with, there are more details on the story below. Role is Hush Hush. As per Soapopera.net, Michael has already started taping but won't be seen until early October of this year. Make sure to check out our next week DOL spoilers here. A Days of Our Lives spokesperson also remained hush-hush about the name of the character he'll be playing and what storyline he'd be working on. Fans need to stay tuned to find out, so it'll be interesting to see who Rourke is linked to on-screen. Michael Rourke's work on the YNR. Hailing from Schaumburg, Illinois, Rourke is a lawyer and an actor who went to Illinois State University and studied theater but eventually pursued law and became an attorney. Rourke is known for starring roles in Alabama Dirt and Driven, as well as recurring parts in series like Finding Carter, Sleepy Hollow, and Beauty and the Beast. He's also guest-starred in shows like Grey's Anatomy, Banshee, as well as 911. With that said, YNR fans may remember him as Travis Crawford, a role he played from April 2016 to December 2016. He became the love interest of Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinle, when the two met at Hank's Bar, an establishment he owned and also bartended at. Read this. Days of Our Lives spoilers. Ericole split. Will Nicole return for Face Off? Still, his work on Wall Street as a commodities trader also scored him a job at Newman Enterprises, but he ended up leaving town when all was said and done. Are you excited that Michael Rourke is joining Days? Do you think he'll enter a new role or potentially play a recast? Regardless, the romantic possibilities are endless, right? Here's hoping he'll enter a solid storyline. Will Rourke be part of the Horton, Brady, or Kiriakis families? Maybe DiMera? Join the conversation below. Watch your favorite soap on Peacock Daily, and check out this site regularly for the hottest Days of Our Lives news and spoilers. The Young and the Restless fans are in for a shocking twist as new spoilers suggest Jordan, Colleen Zenk, maybe the mastermind behind Cole's, Eddie Peck, sudden illness, and her sinister plans could be tied to the mysterious death of Claire's, Haley Aaron, father. With dark secrets resurfacing, Genoa City is about to face the return of one of its most dangerous villains. Jordan's hidden agenda. Poisoning Cole? Recent episodes have shown Cole suffering from unexplained symptoms, leaving doctors baffled. While some speculate it could be stress-related, insider sources hint that Jordan may have been slowly poisoning him. Jordan has always been a master manipulator, and her vendetta against the Newman family runs deep. If she's targeting Cole, it could be because he's getting too close to uncovering the truth about Claire's past, or worse, Jordan's involvement in her father's death. Fans will recall that Claire's biological father has been a mystery, with only vague references to his tragic demise. Could Jordan have played a role in his death? If so, her poisoning of Cole may be an attempt to silence anyone who could expose her crimes. Claire's father's death. A cover-up? Claire's backstory has always been shrouded in secrecy, but new clues suggest her father's death wasn't an accident. If Jordan was responsible, it would explain her obsession with controlling Claire, keeping her close to ensure the truth never comes out. With Cole digging into Claire's past, Jordan may see him as a threat. If she's been dosing him with a slow-acting toxin, it would explain his deteriorating health. The big question is, will Claire discover the truth before it's too late? A Villainess returns. Jordan's revenge plan. Jordan has been lying low, but if she's behind Cole's illness, she may be gearing up for a full-blown return. Her hatred for Victoria, Amelia Heinle, and the Newmans could fuel a new wave of chaos. If Cole dies, or comes close, Victoria and Claire will be devastated. But if they uncover Jordan's role, it could lead to an explosive confrontation. Will Claire finally turn against the woman who raised her? Or will Jordan manipulate her into helping with her revenge? What's next for Genoa City? A shocking diagnosis. Doctors may soon realize Cole has been poisoned, leading to a frantic search for the culprit. Claire's loyalty tested. If she learns Jordan killed her father, will she seek justice or protect the only mother figure she's known? Victoria's worst fear. With Cole in danger, Victoria could spiral, making her an easy target for Jordan's mind games. A deadly showdown. If Jordan's crimes are exposed, will she go down fighting, or take someone with her? Final thoughts. Jordan's return as a full-fledged villainess could shake the young and the restless to its core. With Cole's life on the line and Claire's past unraveling, Genoa City is headed for a dramatic reckoning. Will justice prevail, or will Jordan's dark legacy claim another victim? Stay tuned for more twists as this storyline unfolds.